I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Sharak Kwakadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS that rule well. Citations to the elders and apostles and the brothers, living in truth, doing great work diligently, night and day, day and night. Shout out to you, sincere sisters, who loving Yahweh by Shem Shah, loving yourself, respecting yourself, loving your husband, respecting your husband, loving your children, taking care of home. Shout out to the hopeful elect and to the GMS affiliates, brothers and sisters that's of the elect and the children of the elect that's doing positive things, staying righteous and doing the best you can in the Lord. All right. So I want to read this little segment right here that's on Facebook. This is about Ron Osley, and we're gonna dive into this, and I think he made a great decision, on his choice of women. Far as her, I don't know what she's been through like that, but you know what I'm saying? But he made a great choice. You know what I'm saying? So let's read this. It said Ron Osley was 64 when he married 28-year-old Candy Johnson. Despite their 36-year age difference, the couple has now been married for roughly 2 decades and shares a son. Right? Does a 36-year age gap matter if the relationship lasts? And the answer is no. Hold on. And the answer is no. Why? Because women, the younger you are, the better you have a chance of molding a woman, teaching a woman how you want to be treated, and you training a bitch to understand how you want to be treated. Young women that's of age, young women that's of a younger age, of stature, their bodies, Lord willing, they can produce and bear children more because their body is young. They haven't been through the rough stages of life where they have to go through some kind of problems with their ovaries and getting all these tumors and infections and all this shit. Today, society has made it hard for women to get pregnant based on the foods that's out here, the poison, especially certain women wear certain pads when it's time of their cycle, and them pads be molded and it be with all these toxic chemicals, and they selling it, and when a woman's bleeding, toxics is being activated with her blood, and then now it starts to cause all type of uterus infections and UTIs and all type of shit, and not knowing where it's really coming from, man. And yeah, it plays a part of men and doing foul things and going out here and not protecting themselves in this world. This world is full of demons and scumbags. But when you get a woman that's young, she barely has no experience. She didn't been ran through. She's not a burnout. She don't got multiple baby daddies, and hopefully that you can find a woman that haven't really been around the block like that. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to tell if a woman, she haven't gone through a lot of shit if she don't tell you or show you by her actions. Because a woman could deal with, before she meets you, she could deal with 1 or 2 or 3 men, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? The body count is low, but you probably only deal with 1 man. So, I guess depending on man, how he see things, whatever. But, let's be real here. How many women do we know, by 18, they haven't already had sex? A lot of these young girls be having promiscuous ways and thoughts, and they act on it, and then we have one body, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and by the time they reach 20, 21, these girls already got fucking 10 to 15, 10 to 20 body counts, and it's just starting. So the time they reach to their 30s, to their 40s, man, they already at 100. You know what I'm saying? Damn near 50. It's crazy because a woman not supposed to get a different dick or know what that other man's private area feels like. She's not supposed to have a comparison. You know what I'm saying? Because her mind, her body and soul and spirit is supposed to be paired and bond with that one man. You know, so if a woman was with one guy and she got heartbroken, dumped out, and she never will put herself in a situation until she met you, then I can understand that. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? But if she doesn't have a record of being ran through, then you good. You know, and a lot of these young girls be having abortions, destroying the baby, and that's murder, man. You know, you're breaking the law of God. You know what I'm saying? It's murder. You know, it's not about you. And women be thinking, oh, if I get pregnant, I'm gonna die or whatever. Then why you have sex then? These are the chances of these are the chances that you take of being a mother. It's not about you no more. Now you're bringing forth a child in this world, and it is about the Lord dealing with the child and hopefully dealing with you. You know, because complications happen because women pollute their body with cigarettes, drugs, all kind of bad food and junk like sugar, salt. You know, there's all kind of bullshit. You know, and women are getting upset because, oh, there's a damn shame. Oh, this is a man's dream come true. It's not a man's dream come true, and that's what's supposed to happen. A lot of men not gonna take older women. That's done. You're done. You're out of here. Now, I'm not saying that a man cannot find a woman that's in good shape and take care of herself, and you know she stay away from the things of that can harm the body. You know, I'm not saying that. That's an exception to the rule. That's the different thing. I'm talking about a man of stature is not going to look for a woman that's 40-something, 50-something. We're not going to do that. You're done. Your youth has passed you. We're looking for a woman that's young, in her 20s, right? She's just getting her mid-20s, okay? She's full of life. She's real young. Her youth is there. Her face is intact. Her face is not fucking loose. Her no loose fucking like the fucking muscles loose and the elbows so fucking thick and fat. No. Ankles is real thick. Hell no. We want a woman that's good frame, good shape. She look good. She take care of herself. She smell good. She has no damn type of fucking yeast infection. You know, she's taking care of herself. Women getting upset. Why? Because you want men to choose you. You're done. Nobody don't want you. You didn't want to choose the good men that was already there for you. So now you're getting mad at a man for making his decision of a choice what he wanted to do. So what is a 30 year fucking difference? Okay, so what? All right? Big fucking deal. You girls, you women be having sex with men at the age of 18, 19, sometimes 14, 15, because y'all fresh and you fucking fast. You have these men pick you up when y'all in high school. You never look at the boys that's in school because they ain't men yet. So you get with them, you give them babies, you get fucked. They bust your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Right? And then you get pregnant. Them niggas don't want you. They jump off to the next best thing. Right? They jump off to the next best thing. And what happened? They leave you, and now you want to come back to the man that you thought you could have had, right? Or the one that liked you. He done level up, got his body right, his mind right, his spirit right. Whatever he is in life, his business, whatever he's successful. Now you want to come with a package with 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody don't want that. Nobody don't want the baggage of a bitch that been ran through. No disrespect. Okay? A man's preference is to get a woman that has 1 child. I mean, not 1 child, excuse me. Salakia. A man's preference is to get a woman with no children. All right? At all. He has no regard of dealing with that. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He has no regards of dealing a right man in his mind. He got nothing but respect for himself. Why would I go and be with a woman that got multiple kids? I'm not doing that shit. 1 kid is subject to the rule, depending on the situation, so I can understand that. You know what I mean? But even then, I don't want another man's lineage and there. I gotta sit back and watch another man's kid in the home? Fuck out of here. A woman's supposed to help raise men children. That's what you're supposed to do. And you women be getting upset. Oh, I ain't doing that. I ain't want to be doing it. Nah, I'm tired of that. When a man brings children in this world, right? If a man brings children in this world and you like him, you gotta be with him and help him raise his kid. When you sit down, you lay down, sit with that man, you gotta be there for him. No, you bitches don't do that. You know what you do? You get tired, you get bored, you got no discipline, you go on to the next man, and the next man, he sluts you out, and you're gonna repeat the same cycle. You're gonna repeat the same cycle. A woman that has multiple kids, and she don't stop until she eventually go get a disease, she gets something that happened to her, and now it's all she wrote. You know? Because the decisions that we make. So we gotta lay in the bed and we gotta live with it. All right? No true woman or true man is gonna put themselves in situations to harm themselves, especially if especially when they came from a loving environment, a healed environment, and they see what it is. All right? So don't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Real women are not going to put themselves in a toxic situation with a toxic man. They're not going to do it. Real women are not going to do that. Especially a woman of the Lord, and she's disciplined, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's her spirit is right. You know, she's doing what's necessary. She's not going to put herself in a situation or a jam to get herself caught up. Women that have not been raised by fathers, was raised in a broken home, or had a stepfather, she don't show no respect. She's going to have multiple kids, and what she's going to do, she's going to go from man to man looking for love in the wrong places. But the love is coming from the Father, the Heavenly Father. And you have to stop what you're doing because you keep repeating the cycle over and over because the flesh is weak. That means that you're not spiritually there yet. You may think you're there, but you're not there. You understand? You're not there. You know, at the end of the day, people get this thing like, oh, whatever. They know when they fuck up, they done. So you done. So guess what? Guess what you do? You move forward. You move on. And so it's okay. You had your time. Let that be in the past. That's gone. That don't exist no more. You don't move forward. Life is going to get more abundant and more better for that individual. You do not have to settle for less. All right? So Ron Isley made a great decision by getting a young woman, getting pregnant. He's still with the girl for 2 decades. Hey, listen, let's just say she's there to be with him still. She know at the long run when he passed away, she going to get something. I don't blame her for that. I don't blame him if he want to do that for her. Because guess what? She gave him a child. She was loyal to him. She loved him. And she be with him. Now, I'm not saying she playing a long game. I'm saying that I know that if I play a long game with him, I can get what I want. Of course, women think that because they want security. That's fine. They can think that. That's not a problem. The problem is that when she's disrespecting you in the process of, and then she's showing her ass and showing that she can't wait no more, so she start doing what she want. A woman that's truly loyal to you and care for you and have the respect, you know what I'm saying, and honor who you are as a person, okay, their chances are much higher and greater to get the reward more abundantly at the end. I'm not going to give my reward to a woman that's disloyal, that got no goddamn respect, you know what I'm saying, that don't care. Soon as signs of trouble, she jumps to another man and get another dick. Because the nigga been around, he been along, or she gave the man a chance because he's on the back burner. That's what these women do. More women do it, man. You know what I'm saying? The majority of women do it. And I said, the majority, 90% of women do it on this planet, man. All right? There's a small percentage. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's a small percentage of people, a small percentage of women that's going to overlook that. A lot of these women be doing the most, and then they expect men to respect them. Men do not have to respect you. Men values doesn't resonate and resonate on what you live and believe on. Men gonna do what they want to do, and they've been like this at the beginning of time. Men that follow women's silliness, they are the ones that lose out, and they die and they suffer. You know what I'm saying? It's two things. They die or suffer. You suffer, you lose everything, you become homeless. I see men out here that used to have it, or they was a men of great stature. They done lost their way, lost their minds, lost their soul and their spirit, and they touch with God because they don't put their all in a woman, and the woman disrespected him because she loved him. I mean, he loved her so much more than she loved him. And guess what he did? She betrayed him, got with another man, and the nigga got twisted because he was around the wrong set of people, and people did certain shit to him because he wasn't right. And maybe because maybe his disbelief of God was not there. Man, he didn't want to believe in Yahweh's word. Or he disrespected Yahweh, and Yahweh done put a stumbling block, and then he chose the evils of this world, and that's why he's the way he is. Not because sometimes he want to be there, it's because the situations and the choices he had made foolishly that got him there. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We got to be wise out here. Don't put yourself in a situation where your ass can't get your ass out of. Okay? And then when something bad happens, we want to cry, we want to feel sad, and we want to go through things. It's because you don't listen. You hard-headed. And the Lord got judgment for every one of us when we hard-headed. All right? Okay, now let's go here. Sorry for the rant. I apologize. Let's go to the comment board. This is what I said. I said, word, don't take these burnt out bitches. He did right. She can bear children, right? Oh, I'm gonna say I was writing too fast. And her stomach having abortions tearing her up inside from being a SLUT or by default of RAPE, which is sad. Younger at a great age, 21, 22. Hopefully she haven't been ran through, and you can teach her how you want her to be. Excuse me for my, hold on, guys. All right, guys, my bad. I went to correct the writing. I said, word, don't take these burned out bitches. He did the right thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. I apologize. All right. It says, he did the right thing by selecting his wife, and she can bear his children. For the ones that is burnt out and having multiple abortions, tearing up her insides from being a SLUT or by default of grape, which is sad. Also, younger women at a great age, 21, 22, hopefully haven't been ran through, and you can train her how you want her to be trained. That's what I said. So basically, she could bear your children, she could do all these things and be there, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she see you as a man worth of value, she gonna be there for you. And it says, this guy said, the closer you get to death, the more you want to die happy. And that man has a plan of doing so, right? Okay. It says, let me see, what else? It said, damn, bro, he ain't but 64. I don't think he worried. Okay. It says, imagine an 82-year-old man at graduation shouting, "That's my baby." It said, and they've been married 21 years. So I guess not. Age ain't shit but numbers. Every man's dream right here. Okay, that's not a man's dream. That's what's supposed to happen. So stop trying to be funny. You know what I mean? But I get what she's saying. It said age gaps are weird when people are 25 are pursuing 18 to 21 years old. Once you hit 25 plus, your brain should be developed enough to make better decisions. If you want to date older when you are 25 plus, that's a decision you're mentally developed enough to make. We have too much social media for men and women to do research on when dating older adults, so no one should be surprised in those relationships. Right? It says, yeah, he made a point. He made a point. It said, a lot of people on here commenting probably have grandparents that were 14 and 30 when they got together. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So these things got to understand. People got to understand, man, these are the things that people don't get. You know, they get so highly offended But then you got women out here twerking their fucking ass and teaching their young daughters how to be fucking whores and sluts. And then nobody ridicule that. Nobody really push that out harshly. And you want to defend whore behavior. But when a man is choosing a young woman to be a wife, so that she could be better and bear his children, and he loving her, she loving him, then what's the problem? Now that's a whole problem. You see what I'm saying with the fucking people? You people are fucking hypocrites. You're ass backwards. You okay? You are the perfect example of what Isaiah was describing, Isaiah the 5th chapter. Okay? You're the opposite of how things are supposed to be, because it's foreign to you, because you've been taught an unforeign language, unforeign ways of life. Now you have accepted that as that becoming the new way of life, and then the old way of life is when people do that, it's oblivious to you. It's mind-boggling. You don't know history, and you don't understand the protocols of what God has already established for the children of Israel on this planet. All right? I don't listen to people in social constructs to tell me how life should be, or what a man should do or endure or accept. If you're a man of value and morals and dignity and spiritual prowess, you will not accept homosexuality. You will not accept lesbianism. You will not accept murder, killing, robbery, thieving. You will not accept orgies, pornography, all those things. Why people get upset they're not getting upset. They just got to disagree over disrespect, or now they look at you like, oh, nah, that nigga, nah, well, fuck you. It's not about you. You're never bigger than the program. We exercising God's program so that we can elude and show people that they are the dry bones. They need to wake the hell up. This is for the elect only. All right, let's go to Isaiah 5:20. Scripture says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So that's what you guys do. Sugar and salt to you, and salt and sugar. Sugar and salt look the same, but they have a whole different type of taste of their compounds. The sugar and salt look the same, but they're not the same. Sugar is sweet, salt is bitter. Salt brings flavor. Overly too much of salt, it tastes too, you can't bear it. Too much sugar, it's too sweet. You ain't gonna be able to taste it. The minimum balance that you need for something to taste good and right. You understand that? So people gotta understand. They gotta get this through their mind. They gotta get this through their thought. All right, get this through your fucking mind. Okay. Men been doing this since the beginning of fucking time. Now, when it started to get a little obsessive and a little kind of crazy, come on, man, you got to protect your children still from these dudes. They got predators, but we talk about guys that's not predators. We talk about guys that's choosing women of good age, that is getting them and molding them and teaching them the right way. But this world concept have been so out of shape, out of order, because people are so caught up in their feelings. They're not looking at it as a spiritual understanding. They see it as, oh no, you can't do that. But this is what God has intended. If you're mad, take it up with Yahweh. But you ain't gonna fucking do it because you got so much goddamn mouth, so much nerve to talk about what a man can or can't do, or he can't have multiple women in it. Who the fuck is you to tell a man that he can't do it? You don't tell the Africans no. You don't tell us they cool. No, fuck that. That's men on this planet been doing that since the beginning of time. It's because you've been taught a westernized colonialization of one man of theology, which is monogamous, man and woman only. That's bullshit. A woman may feel she want to be monogamous, but she is unfaithful. You understand? She may be monogamous to you, right? But when a chance comes, when a man that's of better stature, doing much better than you, trust me, she will be unfaithful to you. Trust me. If you're not in order and you're not providing and getting better in life, women are not going to respect you, man. And even if you got it and they don't respect you, fuck them. You ain't there to save them. You there to do one thing and one thing only that God has told you to do, is keep his commandments. And that's the whole duty of a man. That's the true value of a man. Keeping the commandments of the Lord. Let's get that, man. Hold on for a second. Sorry, guys. That was my playlist just popped up. It's whatever. But anyway, so you got people out here that's thinking that they wise in their own eyes, that the ways of their ways is better than God's way. That's insane. All right, let's read the 21. It said, woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're not. You think you wise, but you're not wise. You think you smart, but you're not smart. You're a fool. The Lord say He choose the foolish things of this world to show forth what? Okay, His ways. Why? Because even the foolish things of this world is going to show you. Oh, damn! All right, let me wise up. Let me get better. Okay. Verse 23 said, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. Okay. John 25. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people. So the Lord anger is kindled against his people, man. Why? Because we keep doing rebellious things, we keep sinning, we keep transgressing, we keep doing fault things, and we just going off. And he has stretched forth his hand against them. He has stretched forth his hand against us plenty of times, man, for us to get it right or and to send judgment, okay? And have smitten them, right? The Lord had judged us constantly through earthquakes, storms, car crashes, plane crashes, buildings fall on top of you, dogs tearing you up, eagles tagging you, birds, all kind of shit. The Lord could do all these things, okay? Pestilence, locusts, right? And the hills did tremble, and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets, right? For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. So even when he do all these things, the Lord is still giving us a chance to repent, so that we can see the warnings and the instructions from others, so that we can get our mind right. So the Lord got to have a balance. The Lord is a balanced power. He's got to judge something to somebody to show us that he's not playing. I'm telling you, man, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Guys, don't do it. I'm telling y'all. All right. Let's go to what's that one again? Oh, you know what? Let's go to Isaiah. Let me see. Is this the this is the one I want. But no, this is the one I want. But I'm going to read this one, but I want to go to Isaiah 29th chapter. Let me read this, Isaiah 13, verse 6. It said, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Right. So then how many times the Apostle Paul said the time is at hand? You don't know, how many Yahweh said you don't know the day and the hour. Okay, don't tarry off for too long, because you don't know when it may be your last day. You don't know. Okay? So do right so that you be prepared so you can be right. You know, when you get prepared for something, you always want to prepare yourself and do right. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you are expecting to be the best version of yourself. Okay? Always be prepared. A lack of preparation shows a lack of effort, and you're not going to succeed. More preparation is going to show you what you can accomplish. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Let's go to hold on, guys. It says, verse 7, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. So yeah, because what the Lord is going to bring, man, is going to be something terrible in this day. And no man is going to be able to shake his hands and walk away from the judgment of the Lord. So all men going to be shocked and afraid, man, because they gotta face the judgment. Okay? Verse 8, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. Right, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're gonna feel some type of scaredness, a terror, because the Lord is not something to play with. All right. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Like, oh damn. And their face shall be as flames, meaning like it's gonna be red, it's gonna be like shocked, like, oh shit, you see what's going on? It's gonna be like that. Verse 9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. There you go. There you go. The Bible says it right here, man. All right? The Bible says it right here. Okay? Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened, and it's going forth. Right? Remember, the Lord said it's going to be dark in those days, right? Literally. And the moon shall not cause her light to shine, because it's going to overpower it, right? Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil. Look what the Lord said. And I will punish the world for their evil. So a lot of you women and men thinking it's evil for what Ron Isaac did. It's not evil. You're evil. Because you'll probably got your children, leaving your children home with men that you don't know, and or women. They killing their children, raping the children at 2 or 3 years old, raping their children 2 or 3 years old. Come on. Come on. Sending your children to these daycare centers where they getting their ass beat, abused, right? They got fentanyl drugs inside the damn daycare centers. Come on. Not saying that some of the parents didn't know that was going to happen, but these are things, that's the chances and risks that you take. Because you women want to be independent women. You want to work just like a man. You're supposed to be home with the children. You're supposed to watch your children. You are supposed to watch your children, not fucking people that you don't fucking know. That's the reason why man is supposed to go out and get the quote unquote, the world said, the bacon, bring it home. He's supposed to go out there, bring home that check, take care of everybody in the house, so everybody's good, the wife is good, and even if she want to start her little business, at least she's home watching the children. But a lot of us not in that position, so we got to do what's necessary, because this world says, oh, let's get equal rights to women. So when equal rights come to women, they don't want it. When something detrimental happens, I don't want it. Why? Why you don't want it? Oh, so it's good for this man to accept his son getting killed in the street, or being accused of a son that he didn't do, right? Or he got to accept the fact that women cheated on him, and she done put the nigga on child support, stole his money, do all this. He got to accept that. But as soon as the man get the victory, just like you get full custody of the children, put you on child support. Oh, life ain't fair. What I'm going to do? I got all these bills. What about me? What about you? You didn't think about when men are going through it. What about you? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't blame Ron Ozzy for having this woman, man. Shit, he probably got multiple women. He earned it. He sang. He made millions. He did what a man's supposed to do. He taking care of his children. What else he's not supposed to do? He covered everything. He made classic records, hit songs that we sing to this day. Okay. All right. So what is a man supposed to do? All he knows is music. I mean, to my knowledge, I don't know what that man knows. But that's what he does. And he makes a living off of it. Not just small, petty cat. He makes money, man. He makes millions of dollars. Even to this day, he's still making money. I'm not saying money is over God. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the way that man lived. That's the way how his living is. Like my way of living is plastering. This brother way may be plastering or real estate, or he's a lawyer, he's a doctor. I don't know. Depending on the man's respective profession. All right. So it says, verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay? Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of our fire. So the man is the prize, man. We passed the prize, man. We the chosen, man. We the king, man. We the kings of this earth, man. All right? He's, I will make a man precious fine than gold. Ain't no woman more precious than gold. You sitting up here putting women on a high pedestal and you making her feel like she's this queen goddess or nova of a woman. No. And diva, when you go into the real word diva means a fucking slut. A whore. A rich diva, a rich whore. So what that means. So women, when I want to be a boss bitch, a boss chick, you're basically saying you want to be a whore. A bossy whore. You choosing the fucking stupidity of this world. Idiot. You're supposed to choose the righteous things of the Lord to guide your way, man. Then the Lord said that the meek shall inherit the earth. So you don't have meekness, man. You don't have no kind of consideration, calmness, humbleness, careness, some kind of generosity, righteous generosity for people. You're not generous. Right? Verse 14, and it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. Right? Every man should be like a chased roe. You shall be fleeing to your own countrymen, your own people, and you shall follow the day. That's going to happen on the day of the racial riots, man. Every man going to go to his respective respective class, man. The children are going to go to their 12 tribes, and the rest of the world will go to their countries, man. All right? Sorry, guys. So, these are the things that's going on, man. Women getting upset because men have the option and ability to choose a woman that's younger than her, and they don't want to choose her. When the men don't want to choose, and this woman feeling like, oh, I'm too much of a woman. He can't be with a mature woman like me. No, he cannot be with a woman like you. No. What have you proved for you to be a woman a catch, and you're not even fucking married? You shouldn't even be here having a conversation. You should be worrying about you getting out there find you a husband for a day of protection when these fucking race riots and the World War III comes out and the mark of the beast come out on your ass. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. You so worried about this world. You want to save this kingdom. That's what the Lord said. For those who put all their trust and their mind, their heart, and soul into this world, you are an enemy of God's. You are an enemy of the Lord, man. You have made an enmity of God, man. You have hate God. Because to love Yahweh is not to love this world, man. To love Yahweh is to love him with all your heart, mind, and soul. No, but you want to love the things of the world. You want to chase vanity, chase the foolishness of the world. You gossip. You do all these things. Why is women so upset? Because men want to have a multiple wives or have a young lady to bring forth children, to bear forth his children, who's not been into abortion clinic, who has not been tearing babies. Black women had the highest abortion rates in America, man. All right? They have destroyed themselves because they don't want to keep a baby. So why are you fucking having sex? You understand that? Why are you having sex? Why? Why are you having sex? You understand? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Why are you putting yourself into that stupor, man? Because you stupid. You know? Women get upset because a man is having a baby by a young woman. I don't give a fuck what a woman feels. Who gives a fuck? Because guess what? When they see another woman having a baby by an older man, they don't get on that bitch. They don't get on her. I'm going to give you a perfect example. My sister was young when she had a baby by an older man. My mom didn't say nothing about it. She may think about it, her mom, but she didn't care because my mother was 12 years younger than my dad. My mother was 12 years younger than my pops. So my mother didn't argue with it. So as soon as a man do it, and it's not to your liking, you want to criticize the man. Get the fuck out of here. How you going to criticize a man for him doing what he want to do? How you going to criticize a man for him doing what he want to do? You woman got some fucking nerve getting upset at a man for doing that. Why? Why? Because you fucking evil. That's why. It ain't about you. It ain't about you. You're going to either get down or get laid down. You understand? And that's the bottom line. And we love you, women. We love you. We truly do. But you got to stop this foolishness, man. All right? So I hope the video is edifying. Shalom.